The second technique on the orange belt list is called triggered salute. And this technique is a little bit longer than what we've been doing in the past. We're going to be throwing about 6 or 7 different strikes, all with the same side of our body. And it's a great demonstration of throwing multiple strikes very quickly in rapid succession with small circles. So here's what we've got. Our attacker's coming at us with his right hand. He's shoving the left side of our chest. And as you can see, when this happens, my left shoulder is going to go away from him while my right shoulder goes towards him, which gives you 2 options as far as which way you step. He could, when he pushes, force me to step away from him with my left leg, which is fine. That puts me in a right neutral bow. I'm sideways, gets those vital targets pointed off to the side. Great position to be in. But we can put ourselves in the exact same position and have the added benefit of putting some of his body parts on a collision course with some of our weapons if we step in towards him with our right leg. Again, it'll put you exactly in the same position. He pushes us, and we end up here. Now we're a little bit closer. We've closed that gap. We've got some targets available to us, and it's a little easier for us to defend ourselves. So he pushes. We're going to grab a hold of this with our left hand. All of the strikes in this technique are going to be done with the right hand, the right side of our body. We simultaneously step in with the right leg into a right neutral bow while we execute a right heel palm to his chin. What we want to do is get him looking up. Okay? This is a mean strike. We're going to clank his teeth together, we're causing injury possibly to the mandible, but we're also creating him an obscure zone. He's looking up at the ceiling, so he's not going to see our next step, which is to come down here and strike with our sword down on either his biceps or the crook of his arm to check his height. We want to make sure that that left hand's not going to become a problem. So we check his height, make him short, so that we can now throw a flapping inward elbow strike through his rib cage. I just struck him right underneath pectoralis major, struck through the ribs with my ulna. Now what I'm going to do is skip slide in and poke him in the side of his ribs with a reverse elbow. Now what I need to do at this point is I need to get my right hand in front of his body so that I can execute a right vertical fist to his chin. But I just hit him in the ribs with my elbow. So what we'll do at this point is apply some torque, go to a modest wide kneel, back fist through his right kidney, and then unwind back into a neutral and throw a vertical fist into his chin. I threw this punch next to him. Obviously this goes up into his face here. Let's take that one again from the top. He pushes, trap and palm. Now we're going to strike 3 targets on the course of 1 circle right here. Chin, arm, ribs. This should all be thrown fluidly. Here, reverse elbow to the ribs, back fist to the kidney, vertical fist to the chin. Our attacker pushes, we step in, and we palm. What I like to do on this particular technique, and Jeff has been doing this long enough to know that he should look up at the ceiling, but I'm going to give him a polite tap to the chest. That way we can do a little bit of contact and not have to worry about hurting each other. Now the next strike is the hit down on his arm. Inward elbow to the ribs, reverse elbow to the ribs, back fist to the right kidney, vertical fist to his chin. Let's look at this from another position. That way we can see what's going on from behind our attacker. Comes in with that right leg, pushes us with the right arm, palm to the chin, sword down to his arm, inward elbow to the ribs, reverse elbow to the ribs, back knuckle to his kidney, vertical fist to his chin. Steps in, we palm, elbow, elbow,